The tools and materials I'm using to make these layers and snoods are 35-pound monofilament fishing line. I've got 4 hooks, these are O'Shaughnessy 2/0, just nickel plated. Some holographic ribbon, this is 5mm or approximately 3/16. Clear nail varnish, some red insulation tape or PVC tape, this is 20mm wide or 3/4 inch approximately. Tools wise, I've got a ruler and a pair of scissors. I'm going to start by trimming my holographic ribbon into lengths of 2.5 inches or 65mm, and I need 8 pieces. And the insulation tape, which is 3/4 inch or 20mm wide, I'm going to cut into little tabs about 10mm in width or 3/8 inch, and I need 4 of these. Then taking one of my little tabs, I'm going to attach a piece of curling ribbon just near the bottom. And then a second piece, just overlapping it by about halfway. There we go. I'm then just going to take my hook and put it in my fingers. And then attach the tab to the shank of the hook, and I should just be able to roll that round now, the shank. And then just at the end, neaten it up. To form the snood and attach it to the hook, I'm going to thread 200 to 300mm of line through the top of the eye, and that's still connected to the spool, and then back through the underside. That's going to give me my first loop. I'm just going to pinch this bend under my thumb, and to form my second loop I'm going to thread the tag end through the first. There we go, 2 loops. Then the line that goes back to the spool, I'm just going to draw that up and the loop the first loop. I don't want to pull too hard on it, otherwise I'll pull everything through the eye. So I'm just going to press everything to the shank and bring it up. And now I can begin to wrap. Don't need a huge amount of pressure. If I put too much pressure on, I'll never be able to draw the knot up when I've finished. I'm just going down the shank. Just a little past that red. Then I'm going to stop. Now what I'm going to do is separate it from the spool. So a couple of inches up from the hook, I'm going to cut this line. Then it's a case of changing hands, keeping everything together, and I'm going to thread the new tag end I've made through that second loop that's against the shank. To draw the knot up, I'm going to take the line that comes out, this is the snood line from the end of the hook, and just gently pull on it, and that's going to close that loop around the tag end. There we go, job done. To finish, I'm just going to cut this tag end a couple of millimetres up from the knot, turn it, trim the end, and then I can give it a quick coat of nail varnish. This will soak into the knot, protect it, give it an extra bit of life. So once you've completed 4 layers and snoods, you can move on to assembling the rig, and that's on a separate video. There should be a link appearing for you to follow.